purpose of this presentation is to provide you with an example of how to put theory into action. This may be helpful to you if you need to come up with a behavior change plan for a group of people and you want to make sure the plan is successful. Basing your plan on an appropriate theory can do just that. The example I've created is based on the Trans-Theoretical Model Theory, or TTM. It's also called the Stages of Change Theory. Let's review what this theory is about. It's based on 1. The concept that behavior change takes place in stages over time. It's a process. Number 2, individual people are at differing stages of readiness to change. And 3, people benefit from a behavior change plan that is matched to their particular stage of readiness to change. Interventions that are stage matched are more effective at producing behavior change. In this theory, it's important to understand that the goal for you as a program planner is not to change behavior, but rather to help move people to the next level or stage of readiness to change. One construct in this theory is called stages of change. Here I've listed the different stages. A person may enter this continuum at any stage. And the stages are pre-contemplation, where the person is unaware of the issue or hasn't thought about it. Contemplation, the person is thinking about making a change within the next 6 months. Preparation, where the person plans to make a change within the next 30 days. Action, where the person implements a specific plan for change. And lastly, maintenance, where the person continues with this behavior change. In addition to the stages construct, this theory also includes a construct called processes of change. These processes contribute to moving from one stage to another and are shown here. The processes listed at the bottom of this slide are included in my example program, and I'll go into more detail with these later when we get to the example plan. But for now, just note that these processes are clustered under the preparation stage. So now let's put this theory into action. Let's say that you're in charge of creating a behavior change plan for a group of people who've just attended a nutrition class. In the class, they learned about why eating processed food is unhealthy. They learned that processed foods are often very high in calories, very low in nutrients, and can cause unhealthy spikes and crashes in insulin levels. The group you'll be working with have concluded that their current diets contain processed foods at every meal. Because of the nutrition class, they have identified this behavior as a risk factor for poor health and would like to make a dietary change within the next 30 days. This would place them in the preparation stage of readiness to change, and so our program example will be stage matched to that. Here we have the stages of change theory in action. Meeting this group of people where they are in the preparation stage means they're planning to begin the dietary change of reducing their daily intake of processed foods in the next 30 days. You'll notice that throughout my written example plan, I've underlined the action words here, such as identified and right, and I've done this to emphasize the doing of the theoretical constructs. The next 5 constructs in this plan are the processes of change that work within each stage to transition to the next stage. This part is about decisional balance, and this is where people weigh the pros and cons of making a new behavior change. As we go through the plan, I'll let you read the activity and the rationale, for yourselves. Here is the self-efficacy construct in action. This refers to a person's confidence that he'll be able to make this change. I think seeing something in writing may help this new behavior seem more doable to people, and so I've suggested creating a menu plan here. The self-reevaluation is concerned with the person seeing this behavior as part of their identity. So the activity here might help the group members to own it, help them see this as part of who they are. The self-liberation involves making a firm commitment to following through with this change. The suggested action here is a powerful way to hold the group accountable to this change. The helping relationship construct talks about the importance of support from our social groups to foster behavior change. I think the activity here is especially important to any change in eating plans or diets because food is such a social thing. So recruiting social support, helping relationships for this activity is especially important. So there you have it, putting the stages of change theory into action. This is one of my favorite behavior change theories because it really places emphasis on meeting people where they are in their readiness to change. And the importance of that to program planning cannot be overstated. So I hope this example has been helpful to you in understanding how to put a theory into practical and effective action.